Hey everyone, I'm here with Anthony Ventura, the owner of Players Courtyard. This is a whole new floor,
This
right?
is brand new. We just poured this 2 weeks ago.
What were you saying? How many?
49 concrete trucks in one day. Our center courtyard. So this is the player courtyard of Players Courtyard. 12 foot by 24 foot pergola, about 12 feet high.
Oh, nice.
And there'll be comfy sofas, like backyard sofas.
With entrances to each court?
Entrances to each court.
Very nice. First court will be special, a little more space.
Well, yeah, so you've
laid out differently?
No, same layout.
Same layout.
75 by 34. Across here, you'll have 4 courts on this side. That will be 34 by 64.
Okay.
So still very spacious.
Yep.
This side will have 3 courts that are 30 by 64. And then the back 5, this coming out this way, will be 30 by 64.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing some of the
Each
design.
entrance will have a lamppost.
Oh, very
And
nice.
then a street sign hanging on it with the court number.
The existing lighting, or did you improve the
We
lighting
just
yet?
put this in last week.
Okay.
Brand new 108 brand new LED lights.
It is nice and bright here. It is like outside. Tell me about this fan. This is
So that's a big ass fan. That's the guys who are working on it right
Do you
now.
have AC? Is the unit AC?
Oh yeah, the
Oh
AC
yeah,
is
right here.
Yeah, we've got a 60. That's a 60.
That feels nice right now.
Yeah.
And it's
And
hot
what
outside.
is
The ceiling height. I mean, this
45 feet to the peak.
is right.
34 feet to the eaves.
Yeah, so you can lob,
Oh,
no
yeah.
problem. Layers of paint you have to put on.
Back 5 courts will be rubberized
Oh,
for the 'cause
Little better
guys like
surface.
me with the bad knees.
Yep, yep,
with that
yep.
cushion. So that's 10 layers of material.
okay.
The balance will be 5 layers. We've got 2 full-size courts. You can see the courts are full-size here. This, I actually invented a game called Pickleball.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
This is not a real size court.
So Piccolino in Italian means little one.
Welcome to Pickleball is Life. If you like these videos, all I ask is that you please press the red subscribe button on the bottom right. It won't cost you anything. Announcing the Dink City Open, a Pickleball is Life tournament. It's being held at the new Dink City Pickleball Courts, September 29th through October 1st in Wayne, Pennsylvania, on the main line. Register online at pickleballbrackets.com, scan the QR code for the link. And if you want to support my channel, here's my Pickleball is Life clothing line with fleece jackets, quarter zips, racerbacks, t-shirts, shorts, hats, visors, and sport towels. Purchase them online or order them during tournament registration.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Anthony Ventura, the owner of Players Courtyard, and we're looking at the new field house renovations.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. These guys are putting up our big ass fans as we speak. I got the
Oh
first one done
wow,
over
look
there.
at those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man,
a
they're huge.
24 foot diameter ceiling fans that will break up the air blanket that forms at the top of a big building like this.
Okay,
And
right.
even without the air conditioning, which we do have air conditioning, but without that, it reduces the surface temperature about 10 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is a whole new floor,
This
right?
is brand new. We just poured this 2 weeks ago.
What were
This
you
was,
saying? How many
49 concrete trucks in one day, almost 30,000
And you
square
had to
feet.
break through the wall to
Well, I
get
had to break
trucks in?
the, you can see over the top of that garage, there's plastic. I had to cut the side of the building open to
Oh,
get
wow.
the trucks in.
So let's go out onto
pretty
the
amazing.
courts. You got, was this pipe PVC?
Yeah, so let's actually back up over here. I'll walk you through as if
Okay.
everything was done. So you're going to come in the main door. There'll be a wall about chest high across here.
Okay.
You'll be looking at the championship court here, 75
Right
by
when you-
34.
right when you walk
Be
in?
Right here. You'll come down this way. We're not going to go all the way because these guys are working, but right about where that lift is, you turn right.
And you have a walkway,
and
center
there'll be a
walkway.
10-foot wide walkway. We're standing on championship court.
Right.
That 10-foot wide walkway comes in to right about here. It opens up to 22 feet by 90 feet. This will be our center courtyard. So this is the player courtyard of Players Courtyard.
Okay.
So you can envision kind of a luxury backyard living room.
Okay.
When you first come in, right where I'm standing, there'll be a 12-foot by 24-foot pergola, about 12 feet high.
Oh, nice.
And there'll be comfy sofas, like backyard sofas.
With entrances to each court?
Entrances to each court.
Very
There's
nice.
13 courts in here. Every court except for 2 will be accessible by their own door. There's 2 courts in the back corner
Which
that
will
you'll
share.
need to, yes, but for the most part, and the only reason for that was I struggled to get individual entrances to every court, but
No, it's
I
fine.
would have lost 1 court if I had to do a walkway there. So I had to make a
Right.
decision.
So
along here,
the first court will
Yeah.
be special, a little more space.
well, yeah, so you've
Laid
got
out differently?
75 No, same layout.
Same layout.
75 by 34. Across here, you'll have 4 courts on this side. That will
Okay.
be 34 by 64.
Okay.
So still very spacious.
Yep.
This side will have 3 courts that are 30 by 64. And then the back 5, this coming out this way, will be 30 by 60.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing some of the designs
Yep. So it'll be 5
back.
courts there, 30 by 60. So a total of 13 courts, smallest being 30 by 60 footprint, which is still, plenty.
And
plenty big.
low fencing between
Correct.
courts.
So these perimeters here, these posts, this is actually conduit. We're going to have electric coming up through there. Each entrance will have a lamp post.
Oh, very nice.
And then a street sign hanging on it with the court number. Kind of like an address sign.
Very
so these are your
sweet.
electric conduits. So the fencing is going to run, right around the perimeter, and probably, I'm thinking 42, chest high, thereabouts.
I've been looking at the walls and the ceiling, and they are all in really nice shape.
Oh yeah, the building is only
Did you?
8 years old.
Oh, okay. So that you didn't renovate that at all.
No, it's like brand new. Yeah,
Right.
practically
It
brand new.
looks good.
Yeah.
Is this the existing lighting, or did you improve
We
the lighting
just
yet?
put this in last week. It's
Okay.
brand new, 108 brand new LED lights.
It is nice and bright here. It is like outside.
Daylight.
Yeah.
Well, our theme is we're bringing the outdoors indoors.
Right.
That is our concept, and this lighting does that. And ironically, this is less electricity and better lighting and whiter
LED?
lighting. LED. It's 5,000 Kelvin, which is daylight. And this is currently set at 150 watts.
Okay.
These fixtures could be set to 200
Watts.
which would blow you
Now
out.
tell me about this fan. This is
Yeah, so that's
intense.
a big ass fan. That's the guys that are working on it right now. They're installing. So that's a 24-foot, watch your step.
Yep.
24-foot diameter ceiling fans. They're designed
Man.
to move high volume, low velocity.
Okay.
So you
Doesn't
don't
have to
really
spin
feel
real
the
hard.
air moving. No, it moves very slowly actually.
Right.
But it moves a ton of air.
Right.
And they run, they can literally run 24/7. And we have 2 of those. So that'll break up that air blanket, move everything around.
Do you have AC? Is the unit AC?
Oh yeah, the
Oh
AC
yeah,
is
right
on,
here.
Yeah, we've got a 60. That's a 60.
That feels
ton.
nice right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
And it's hot outside.
I only turned it on this morning. We had a lot of dust yesterday, so I shut it down.
Okay.
But no, this thing will keep it at 68 to 70 all day long.
What is the ceiling height? This
45 feet to the peak,
is right.
34 feet to the eaves.
Yeah, so you can lob,
Oh,
no
God,
problem.
I'll tell you
Here.
what, Nick. I took a paddle in here in a ball, and I was whacking it as hard as I could, and I couldn't quite reach the ceiling.
So what do you have to do? Do you how many layers of paint do you have to put on?
There's 2 answers to that. The back 5 courts will be rubberized.
Oh,
For the, because
Little better
guys like
surface.
me with the bad knees,
Yep,
you
yep,
want that
yep.
cushioning. So that's 10 layers of material.
okay,
The balance will be 5 layers.
okay.
So that's an adhesion promoter, and then 2 layers of coarse sanded acrylic and 2 layers of fine sanded acrylic.
Have you chosen your color scheme?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's maroon and gray. I can show you in our training center what the
Okay.
colors will look like. Be
Got it.
maroon and gray for the court, and then the perimeter will be kind of a dusty, earthy, dark, like a Kentucky.
Let's go
bluegrass
look
green.
at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me finish showing you in here first, though.
Okay.
So that courtyard, as I said, the pergola will come out. It terminates right here. This will be kind of a bar top.
Okay.
To hang out on one side, and then the other side will be for our court monitors. There'll be TVs up here for your court assignments.
Oh, nice.
Electric and data. This is a data line to bring our computer lines up here. This will be an open area. Right here we have electric and water. So there'll be a water feature of some kind right here.
Okay.
We haven't decided if it's going to be a fountain or a rock formation or something, but some type of a
Water,
10
okay.
by 10 water
Nice.
pond type thing. And then beyond that, this open area will be a bistro style seating area. 4 tops for coffee, a cappuccino, whatever,
Right.
to kind of hang out. So that's the courtyard area. And then the fencing between the courts and the courtyard will be that same 42-inch high, nice.
All
fencing,
the same height.
same height with a ledge on it, like a little live edge.
Okay.
Bar top type thing for your coffee, your phone, your whatever.
And
then
stool-
between each
stu-
court,
se-
we'll have
seating,
some- yep,
stools.
Have some bar
Yep.
stools there.
Yep.
And between each court will be this type of mesh netting that will be retractable.
Oh,
So it's not a permanent, hard, fixed like a chain link or a permanent type of fence. It's softer. You run into it, doesn't hurt, and it is retractable if you want to pull it back
between the courts.
between the courts. Yes.
Got
so
it,
each
got
court will be divided with its netting. But again, retractable if you want to have a party, you want to have an event.
Oh, I see. I see. Yep.
We've got a number of people already asking us to rent
Right.
the whole facility for parties and things. Believe it or not, one is a couple getting married on a Saturday night. They're talking about they want to have a wedding tournament in the morning.
Ah, very
They
cool.
want the whole place. They've got like 60 odd people. So yeah.
Ah, very cool. I'm sure you didn't expect
Plan
that.
is to, if there's demand for it, along this upper area here, phase 2, a second tier mezzanine
Okay.
overlooking the courts with floor to ceiling windows.
Yeah, because there's no courts along that.
On this side, from that post over.
Okay,
So
got
the
it,
left
got it.
side of the building.
Okay, so this will have a court up.
Yeah, the court
butted.
runs right to the wall on that
Yep,
side.
yep.
Here you've got about a 16-foot gap.
Got it.
And
got
that
it.
was by design.
Right. Nice.
Yeah. So let's go look
It
at the training
looks
center.
really nice. Yeah, and no pillars.
Correct. No columns
Anywhere.
whatsoever.
No
Other than
columns.
obviously the perimeter holding
Most
the
of
building up.
the new indoor facilities that aren't tennis or like
Yeah.
field houses
Yeah.
have the pillar issue.
Oh, that's the warehouse concept.
Yep,
I mean, it's
yep.
it's what most
Right.
places are doing by choice. I mean, by default, because they don't have the other options.
Right.
A building like this is rare.
Yes.
We looked at a number of warehouses, and that's unfortunately what you have to deal with.
Yep,
And
yep.
that's where I think this whole mall concept is going to struggle, is columns and ceiling heights.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely a limiting factor. It's not like outdoor. You're not playing outdoor. You know you're not playing outdoors.
So this facility will be opening up very soon. Let me get some lights on.
And was this concrete underneath?
This is concrete. This is 10 layers of material.
Oh wow. Yeah, I feel it's a little cushiony. Yeah. I mean, not cushion, but definitely a softer feel walking.
5 layers of granulated rubber underneath here.
Is this the fencing?
This is the type of netting. I've been
Netting.
playing around with
Interesting,
concepts. This was
interesting.
My first design. This is the second. So this is kind of
A little lower.
yeah. It's much lighter. It's almost invisible when you're playing because I went with the fishing line. So that's kind of
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
I have never seen anything like this.
because I invented it.
Yeah, it's very cool. And it's removable, which is so neat. So can you just close that?
Track the whole thing right back.
Wow, how easy is that?
You want to have a party? You want to have an open?
It reminds me of what they've done at tennis. You know, they used to, but it was always
Yeah, but
bigger.
they're so high, it creates a
Right.
barrier.
Right.
I didn't want the barrier.
Right, and this is a lot lighter and very cool. Are you going to be using these nets?
Just for our training center. These are very high quality portable
You're
nets.
doing
But those are
full?
permanent nets in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because some of these aren't really too bad to use.
these are great nets.
Right.
When you kick that, it doesn't budge.
Right, right.
You know, it's not
What made you decide to do a permanent versus a
just
semi-permanent?
even more stable. Just because
Okay.
here we may want to use the room for other things, whereas in there,
Okay.
that's a pickleball court. It is.
Got it. You want it to be a serious, right?
Absolutely. We
So-
are going with bolt down rather than concreting them in. So
Oh.
I can remove them if I have to.
Got it. Got it. That's
If I
an
want to
interesting
reposition-
compromise.
Well, if I want to
Yeah.
reposition my courts at some point, I can do that. So,
Prevents cracks too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this is primarily a training
This is
area,
training, clinics,
training space.
lessons, kids, beginners, mobility challenged, etc.
Right.
We've got 2 full-size courts. You can see the courts are full-size here. This, I actually invented a game called Piccolino.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
This is not a
Yeah.
real size court.
So Piccolino in Italian means little one. The grandma would say, "Oh, Piccolino, my little granddaughter." So Piccolino, my grandson.
So you thinking kids or less mobile?
Here's the funny thing. This was designed for lessons and clinics because you're at the net most of the time.
Right. And the kitchen is the right 7 foot.
Proper width, proper kitchen.
Got
the
it.
backfield is 5 feet shorter.
Got it.
Exactly. So
Got
it's
it.
a 5 foot shorter backfield. So here's the funny thing, Nick. I developed this concept because I had no choice, and I thought, well, for lessons and clinics, it's fine. I played a game here, full game,
Yeah.
proper.
Uh-huh.
We had a blast.
Right.
It was so much fun, and it forces you to make your shots.
It actually, you know what? I am in at the net. Rarely am I back.
But it's not just
When you
that.
think
When
about
you're
it.
making a longer shot, you can't slam it because it'll be out. It's forcing you to tighten up your
Right.
game. And then here's
And
the
learn
funny
thinking.
thing, though, Nick. when we played a full game here and then we went onto the full court, we felt like we were playing on a tennis court. All of a sudden we had all this room and it was
Right.
yeah.
I remember that feeling because I was playing tennis and pickleball for a while, and I would go to play tennis and I thought, what is so huge?
Yeah. But that's the feeling you get going.
So what did you name this?
Piccolino.
Piccolino.
Piccolino means little one in Italian.
Wow.
So we went with the pickle theme, Piccolino.
Cool. Very, very cool. You're doing all kinds of new things.
Oh, yeah.
This is great.
Oh, yeah.
So this will be the lobby.
This will be the entrance point.
Right.
When you first come in, you'll be greeted here. Cappuccino, espresso, some sandwiches, salads, snacks, all through this area.
Nice.
And then this will be opened up into a doorway, and then a glass panel. This will be our pro shop.
Okay.
We'll have a full pro shop in there. Paddles, balls, obviously, shirts, sneakers, all the accoutrement that goes with playing the game.
Nice.
So that'll be all in there. Don't know whether we'll have that done in time for open. My goal right now is
Do you have locker rooms or just bathrooms? Just
we
bathrooms.
have bathrooms around the other side.
Got
We
it.
do have a party room, some offices, and then in the back there's
Okay.
a conference room.
I noticed some kids activities
Yeah,
things.
so
Keeping that?
We have 3 tenants in the building,
Oh.
separate of our business.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's Ninja Fitness on the end there.
Okay.
Oh my God, the kids just love it.
I saw that. It's a really cool little.
Oh, they go crazy.
Yeah.
They love it. And then to the right here is Stellar Athletics. That's a one-on-one training gym.
Okay.
Both owners love pickleball.
Okay.
And we're working together. They're going to develop a training.
Oh, there we go.
program
Stellar. Yeah.
Specifically for pickleball. So
Oh, neat.
movement, kinesthetics, the whole idea of how to not get injured and how
Right.
to be stronger and play the game.
You know what? That if there's any sport that needs that the most, it's probably pickleball with the age.
And then if you do get hurt, we have Strive Physical Therapy down at the end to get you back in shape. Out here. Out here in this field, you can see those mounds of grass. That is a 3-acre plot that we own. We plan on leveling that and putting 15 to 18 outdoor courts.
Ooh.
And that will be designed in a way that we can put a pavilion over the top, possibly solar, and eventually either retractable sides or potentially even a full building like this.
Huh.
Out there we will have cornhole, bocce, a fire pit, and
In addition to the pickleball courts.
of course, yeah. And in addition, that plot is zoned for winery and brew pub. And
Oh,
the
wow.
town is just aching to have a brewery.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking about putting a brewery.
How
out
much?
there.
How many acres?
That's an additional 3 acres out there.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's
Nice.
already zoned for what we need. We just have to work out the details.
Nice.
So a brewery, the outdoor sitting, player pavilion, and then another hopefully 15 to 18 courts. So if we get that, we'll have a full 30 plus courts in one space.
Is this the main parking?
Yeah,
Is
there's,
there,
I think there's I want to say 90.
is there any parking
95?
around the corner?
Yeah,
or-
that goes around the corner here
Okay,
as well.
cool.
Yeah. I believe it's 95 spots. I forget off the top of my head.
Hey, thanks again.
My pleasure.
Appreciate the time.
Another way you can support my channel is to use the Amazon product links I have in the description of the video. There's no cost to you or added cost, or you can go to my Amazon storefront and select a product. And check out my pickleball venues Google map. There's a link in the description. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, all I ask is that you please subscribe by clicking on the top left and share this video with your friends. If you want to see some other pickleball videos, they're here in the center. My other YouTube channel, Tesla Life, is on the bottom left. Check it out. My Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts are listed on the right. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.